Hi, I'm Mark Montgomery. I am a serial entrepreneur and rabble-rouser. Currently, I am on sort of a walkabout, adventuring around. Pretty interesting time, both in my life personally and in the life of Nashville. I came to Nashville in 1991, actually to play guitar, like many knuckleheads who show up in Nashville. Got here with $800 and didn't know a soul, and started literally on the pressing room floor at the end of a broom and built from there. Okay, I started my first business when I was 14, personal lawn care services. We started out, pounding on doors, door to door, until one day it dawned on us that we could go do deals with real estate companies, and instead of pounding on one door and getting one job, we could pound on one door and get 10 in the internet businesses. That's called scale. How did it do? It was, it really, for me, taught me a bunch of fundamentals. For a 14-year-old, a successful exit was I made enough money to, buy, I can't even remember what I was trying to buy, probably a guitar. When I started my most successful business to date was in 1999, a company originally called Echo Music. The idea really came in pieces. It wasn't one moment where we all went, wow, this is the idea. We cobbled together with bailey wire and duct tape an e-commerce platform on April 20th in 1996. We launched that portal. I sat there at midnight and watched these orders come in, and I didn't know what the hell it was, but I knew it was what I was going to do for the next umpteen years. We were largely self-funded. We did borrow about $150,000 to get up and running and to put, chairs and stuff. We continue to fund it by ourselves, and so myself and all the partners in the business mortgaged and second mortgaged our houses. We mortgaged other real estate assets that we owned. Basically, to do it our way, leveraged ourselves personally to the hilt. I think the single biggest challenge that I faced was being a great communicator. Trying to find a way to articulate the message in a way that was clear and concise and allowed them to understand it and then take that understanding and use that understanding to execute. Probably it's the single biggest challenge I see in any business. Well, I think what I learned about being an entrepreneur is that's what I am. In other words, when we sold the company, I made the transition from entrepreneur and jumping from that seat into the CEO of a business unit for a multinational. That's a very different mindset. But at the end of the day, I'm a builder, and so that was a great experience, a great ride for me to recognize that I could do it. I won't do it again. What's next for Mark Montgomery? I don't have the answer to that yet, and interestingly, I'm both completely comfortable and completely uncomfortable in that. I don't need to know now. I want to know, but I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm not there yet. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but it's going to be a barrel of monkeys. I'm Mark Montgomery, and I am Music City.